Hello and welcome to the Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online episode 10 review thingy. It's just me this week because Matt is doing other things, so I have to go through the episode on my own. And by the episode I mean everything this week, which is a pain. But it is what it is. He'll be back next week. And at least you get an episode. At least I'm that nice. You guys get an episode even though I have to do it myself. But we begin where we left off. Len and Fuka have just been attacked by MMTM. I'm just looking through my notes for the name. And they get saved by I just put the squad. It's Shink, the like Amazon, the little girls, the ones that know who she is. Them lot. They save Pitto and not Pitto, sorry, Len and Fuka, and then they're like, all right, Len, what is going on? What? Come on, explain. But then green hair chick from earlier, we find out her team is trying to ally with PM4, and Pitto is like, nah, I'm having none of that. Shoots them all in the back. Green hair gets away though. I keep calling her green hair because I don't think they've said her name, unless they have and I just don't remember it. And in which case, oops, sorry. But then we find out there are 6 teams left, as Shink are going up against PM4. They actually have a decent strategy. They like zigzag to avoid the snipers because there's M and one other guy sniping, so they're like zigzagging to avoid it. It's pretty good. There was a feint though that got one, like the other guy used his bullet line to distract one and then M shot him, which was cool. I like the strategy in this. But then there's a team kill. Like one of the Shink shoots their own teammate while they're sitting down because it makes them like a stabilizer for an anti-tank rifle, which I was like, oh damn, that's cool. And they like blow a part off of M's shield, and it like ricochets and goes through the teammate's head. He's like just the masked guy, which I thought was really cool. But then they shoot him a few more times, end up destroying his shield, and he's like, oh crap, retreat. And then they decide to charge M while they're doing it. And then it is revealed that the Shink have allied themselves with Len and Fuka for a pincer attack. So while they're attacking from the front, Len's going around the back with Fuka's making some smoke bombs as well. But then when Len's about to get to Pitto is shot in the head by Green Hair. Which was, and Green Hair's like, this is fun, I love it, and then Len like murders her. But somehow, despite the fact that she was shot through the eye, I guess M has some good medicine. Pitto survives, and she's crazy. She thinks she's gonna die, and she's insane. But then she like, I guess her heart rate gets going too much or something, and one of the guys that's on their team kind of theorizes that she's got a nerve gear on, which is, you know, would make sense because if she had one, but she never went to the hospital, the government would have never took it off her. So makes a lot of sense. Whoever she may be, we'll never find out. But then they try a second pincer attack because they retreat. PM4 retreats into there's like a wood cabin. So MMTM show up in some cars and they're like, we're gonna take them out. Attack the cabin. Which is great. And so then the other 3 remaining masked dudes from PM4 decide to one of them like asks M, he's like, how much would you protect her or whatever, and he's like, I would give my life or whatever. I said whatever a lot, that's fine. And they're like, okay, well we're gonna help you out then. And then M kisses an unconscious Pitto while the others are fighting off MMTM. And I was like, okay. I think he's about to blow them up, both of them up, to like suicide each other out. But then she's like, "Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm alive." And then she goes full Star Wars. She has a red photon sword, and she kills like 4 people, and it's awesome. Like, oh, they mention Kirito as well, but no one cares about that. But yeah, that's where we're at. Pitto has just emerged from the door with a photon sword, and it's awesome. But yeah, that's what happened. I thought this episode was really good. I thought there was enough to it. Maybe there wasn't enough Len and Pafuka. Maybe they didn't do enough. Maybe that's my one complaint. But there's a lot of characters who all did stuff, so that's good. But anyway, thank you for watching this week. Sorry it's short. Matt will be back next week and we'll go back to normal. Don't blame me, blame him. I'm giving you a video, even though I had to go solo. So leave your comments just being like, Matt, you're a bad friend, and we feel bad. Bye everyone.